express my sincere thanks to our very old and gold friend, Mr. Shankar Manzi, for his keen interest and kind heart to improve the microfinance program in Nepal from very beginning. Thank you very much to be with you here to share some experience about microfinance program in Grameen. What I know about Nepal history of microfinance is not new. If I say the birthplace of microfinance is in Bangladesh, I can say definitely the second home of microfinance is in Nepal. Because I have visited many more countries as the Grameen Trust program is worldwide. So I had a chance to visit many countries. But still I think so the Nepal microfinance program is going very well, except some challenging, some problems, I think, which is very much concerned all of you who are the practitioner of this program. I know Nepal microfinance program is covered right now more than 75 districts of Nepal, almost maximum districts of Nepal. So far I know about the microfinance of Nepal. And more than 100 banks and financial institutions are working, 200 almost. So far I know 200 microfinance bank and institutions are working, and there are about 100 MFI and more than 60 or 70 bank of intermediary organizations are working, and maybe a lot of MFI are waiting for registration in Nepal National Bank. So far I know about the Nepal microfinance. You know better than me. This is my understanding. So things are going very well. History of Nepal microfinance is not new. It's a very old history. There about 25 years ago, we have started to replicate this program in Nepal. Still it is going very well. So today, though, our program is on internal auditing system. This is also to improve our program. That is not the different part of our training program. This is also integral part of our program, so that we can develop, we can smoothly running our program, both in audit department. So that's also important as our part. So far I know, and I know some problems are going on in Nepal microfinance. Though I know the international challenging of microfinance worldwide. That one also, if I get time, I'll share with you. Nepal Logavitya Samastha's problem and challenging are different their own. But internationally, the challenging of microfinance is also in some way, which will be also common to you if I share that challenging the international microfinance sector problem. So I just share a few words of international microfinance sector challenging, especially the critics. I mean, those who are critics, what they are saying about microfinance program. Though it started with very good aim to betterment of the poor people in their lives, but nowadays it's going in different way. In different countries, in different sectors, in different way, people are taking in different way. So that's the challenging of microfinance globally. So I just shared 1 or 2 points about the international microfinance challenging, so that you can share with your program, Logavitya Samastha's challenging, whether you are in between or more than this challenging. In short, if I say, the microfinance once recognized as the best way to tackle poverty is now under attack. What are the attack? Just 1 point. Targeting is not appropriating poor people, and maximum investment are using for micro-enterprising. Actually, for microfinance, our target should be the poorest of the poor. But nowadays, we are avoiding all the things. We are going for our recovery, for our outstanding, for our percentage of recovery. We are going upper side. We are avoiding the real poor people. This is global. I am not speaking about Nepal microfinance sector's problem. Your problem, you know, Mr. Shankarman will have a session. He will share with you in details. I am discussing about the global, worldwide microfinance challenging and critics what are saying about the microfinance. So this is first thing. Second thing, microfinance field staff have treated clients badly, encouraging them to take on bigger loans and then disgracing indebted client in public and threatening them psychologically. They are encouraging them to have more debt, more loan, more things to improve his outstanding, to go more. And later on, he is threatening them and physically and other things. He is disturbing and disgracing them. That's another critiques of microfinancing is going on. Third thing is interest rate is too high. In different way, different Lokavitya Samastha, different countries, different people, they are charging interest in different way, which is actually beyond the aim of the microfinance program. Professor Rus, in this regard, he has given a common theory of interest rate globally. So people are not maintaining, people are not following. That is different. He says all the time, interest rate should be fixed. Cost of price, cost of fund, I think you understand cost of fund, where I am getting fund. Cost of fund plus 10%. That should be the standard interest rate of an MFI. But nowadays, people are charging different way. I am not going in details, just to share you what are the critics going on behind the microfinance worldwide. The fourth thing, when the volume of microfinance lending expands rapidly, there may be an oversupply of credit, which is burden for them, and some bad things may happen. Same things, what you say, overlapping, and people are giving, when people are expanding, their targeting is going very high, they are going to give. I have seen in some places, when the first worker avoid him, second worker give him loan. Just to fill up his targeting other things. He has to show his purpose. So things are going in different way. I am not expanding more. Now the point is, so is there any forward? Is there any way to go forward? Yes. That one I just finished within 1 minute. Yes, how? It requires changes of the part of MFI. Lokavitya Samastha should change their attitude, should review their problem, should review their policy, and of banking authorities. Banking authority should involve with these things. Banking authority also should give take that things, and government. So this is not the part of Lokavitya Samastha. It should be involved both sides. The banking authorities, government, and Lokavitya Samastha with the collaboration of the clients. I think so. Regulation should be compromised with the Samastha and the clients. Then it will be good regulation. It's my experience. I'm not going to say it. So the go forward. First thing is it requires changes on the part of MFI and of banking authorities and government. First thing. And second thing, what I understand, MFIs and their leaders need to be more honest and more humble about their products and their impacts. So that is also an integral part of your MFI leader, Lokavitya Samastha's leaders need to be more honest and more humble about their products and their impacts. MFIs need to be much more transparent about their charges mean I am sorry, interest and other thing, terms and condition. I think so, in short, that should be revised, that should be reviewed, because worldwide, there is no country, we always in our report all the time we say 200 countries or 150 countries are under microfinance. And his challenge is last answer. He says, can you find any country, show to me, or browsing their website, where there is no microfinance. Microfinance in different way, not in Nepal way, not in Grameen way, not in other way, they have their own way. But microfinance is now in worldwide program. Each and everywhere, microfinance program is going on in the world. So it's challenging for us, it's challenging for our clients. We need to save them, we need to protect them, we need to improve our program. I also, Nepal Lokavitya Samastha will review these things, and again I say Mr. Shankar Manji, I know him very well. I said to you earlier, he's our very old and gold friend of Grameen. So he's also very much concerned all the time. When this is my 8th time in Nepal. So I have conducted a lot of programs. Maybe most of you have seen me before, though I could not recognize all of you. This is my 8th time in Nepal. In different program, I have visited Nepal, and maximum time I have visited in other countries 3-4 times, but in Nepal this is my 8th time. This time I was not supposed to come here, but somehow my managing director said, you please go, this is our Grameen Trust program, somebody should be present on behalf of Grameen Trust. So my honest request to you also, we'll discuss about the internal audit part, but first of all, we need to review our things. Where is our problem, where is our challenge, where is the policy need to be changes. Nepal Rashtra Bank, so far I know, in respect of all other Rashtra Bank of outside the countries, Nepal Rashtra Bank is very liberal, it seems to me. They are very open, they are very sincere, I don't know. Nowadays, maybe they are so serious about regulation. So far, I know from very beginning, they are very cooperative. There's a lot of MFI are waiting and recognizing and going to be paying and day by day. So we should use this proper utilize so that we can go jointly and achieve our goal. Thank you very much for your keen interest. Thank you very much. We'll be able to share our audit part later. Thank you.